listening to so many speakers paying tributes to my older brother, Professor Atamjit Singh. And as you can imagine, a couple of the speakers at least brought tears to streaming down my cheek, particularly Professor Salim and Jasjeet Kaur with very personal memories. And I have just too many personal memories for me to share with you, remembering him when I was a little boy, growing up in Ambala, and then moving to Delhi, where he was already teaching at Khalsa College and then the Faculty of Arts, University of Delhi. He and my bhabi, whom my daughter and I went and met this morning, they were like a second set of parents to the rest of us. Atamjit was 10 years older than I am, and so it's a great loss. I miss him terribly. But as has been indicated, we had a memorial on the 20th of November, and this is really more a celebration of Atamjit's life and legacy. And so I think we need to kind of move beyond just remembering him and mourning his loss and so on, and also to, as some of the speakers have said, how do we kind of move forward? What do we kind of, what is the page we can take from his life that we can work into ours? That should be the focus of today. And I want to, on behalf of our whole family, the rest of the family members could not be here. Reshma is here. In fact, would someone tell Reshma to please come in? She's standing right outside. Yeah, thank you very much. My sister Raj Kaur, who lives in Long Island, she very much wanted to be here, but she's not feeling well. And the nephews and nieces, as you all know, and that's why I'm so grateful for all of you showing up. It's so hard to find the time, and the program has been delayed, and we've been kind of moving it along. And this is the best part of the program. No offense to all the speakers who have gone before, but you have an opportunity now to hear the poets and also hear Lal Singh Bhatti with the Sufi music. What could be better tribute to Veerji than Sufi music? So I just want to mention a couple of things and read a couple of poems. Dr. Salim has spoken from San Jose State University, but he knows many other friends there in the English department. In fact, some of those friends knew Veerji because of me. And one of them is Neol Broda Williams, who wrote to me that she had run into him in the library after Bhabiji was hospitalized, and she noticed how concerned he looked about everything, and she tried to cheer him up. And then she sent him a note with a poem by an Inuit poet. And she basically, the point of this is that that in order to take care of others, I was thinking about what Jasjeet said. In order to take care of each other, this seemed like almost a selfish thing to say. We need to take care of ourselves. And that's the point that, by the way, in the last year of Atamjit's life, the two brothers, two younger brothers, my brother Indrajit and I tried to kind of, help him, connect with. I came here in June. I stayed with him a week. Before that, Indrajit came and stayed with him for 10 days. And, we were trying to say, look, you love your wife, and we are very proud of you. But if you want to take care of your wife, you also need to take care of yourself. And so this is the kind of, thing that, that Noel points out, that she sent him a what she calls an embarrassingly simple poems, because he was a professor of language and literature. But she found a kind of mantra in this little poem, which talks about the preciousness of life and the need for the importance of life and health, and the way we often take it for granted when we focus on other things. We don't often remember that. And this is how the poem goes, and then I want to read a poem of my own. That's the beginning of the artistic program, and you can get rid of the least artistic of the people who's going to come before very quickly after I read my poem. The Inuit poem goes like this. My fears, those small ones that I had thought so big for all the vital things I had to get and reach. And yet there is only one great thing, the only thing to live to see in huts and on journeys, the great day that dawns and the light that would fill the world. And this is in the context of a description of a speaker who is adrift in a kayak and who is facing danger, and this is the thoughts